Damn it, that's too high. How did I end up miscalculating it? Right here, it fucked up. That's it. Oh, I hate when I fuck up like this. My chat not working? The Twitch is working. Kick is working. Huh, they're all working. All right. Ugh. All these. Yeah, all those too. Oh, I don't need these. Oh, hey, what's up? Actually, I just woke up from a nap. It is hot in here, though. Turn on the air conditioning. I don't know why I keep yawning. I think it's because I just woke up from a nap. It might be because I don't have the cats here either. I don't know where they are. Here, I'll crinkle the food package. That'll get them coming. Yep, there he is. Here, you want to cheese it? Yeah, they hear the food package and they both come running. I was trying to eat chicken soup earlier today and the little one wouldn't leave me alone. I just want to finish this floor before I explore some more. starting to figure out Discord too. I was talking to somebody earlier that was giving me tips on helping me grow. So I posted a schedule for Twitch. I haven't posted one for Kick yet. And I finally worked all the bugs out of my YouTube. So my YouTube chat works. It's collecting videos on YouTube, so I finally got all that stuff in order. A guy on Discord goes by the name of Station. He streams on Twitch too. He's got a pretty big channel. But he was telling me that social media, I gotta be on social media. Right now I'm only doing Discord and X. I'm thinking about making a Facebook page, Instagram, doing all that stuff. Well, basically, they were explaining it that Twitch is so saturated with content creators that nobody will ever be able to find you. So basically, you have to go to other social media and get people to come to Twitch. That, and I'm having a little trouble with figuring out the analytics. Not the actual channel analytics, the Twitch analytics. Like, hang on. Let me back up, pause for a second. I got this. I go to this web page. Let me open it up. Here, this Twitch tracker. Come on. Now, like, I'll type in 7 days to die. Oh, this one. Alright, and then it has all these things like live viewers. I think that's now. And 173 live channels. So that's like the pool I have to come dig from. Average is right now it's below average, but if I look at this little chart, like what was right here? Wait, those are viewers. Yeah, viewers peaked yesterday Oh, that's July. Hang on, let me look at the 7 days. There we go. See, like there's more viewers than there are channels. Like right here, that's what you kind of want to look for. So like right here, this is Monday, 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 to 10, 8 till about noon. And that's actually when I schedule my morning ones. So I'll probably, and even over here, it's like 8 till. Yeah, I was looking at July. This is the 7 day. This is over the last 2 days. See, this is, what is today, the 4th? This was noon today. 11 o'clock today. There was 2,900 viewers. And that's, from 8 to noon is my morning stream. And then this late stream, see, this is, I probably shouldn't be playing this. I should probably be doing something else because this is a low time for viewage on that. But I've been using this a lot just to check out and like look at other games to see if I should be playing a different game. But yeah, I'm trying to find these websites that'll help me with the math so I don't have to guess so much. Oh, I hate them. I want to be able to build an audience, but I also want to be able to enjoy what I'm doing. That can't be the same lady. Yeah, if I could just get as much information as I can, I think it'll make this streaming thing a lot easier. Just die already, God! Alright, well, I guess we gotta go down another level. Yeah, I also gotta learn to interact a little more. I do have people pop in, but they don't stay. I need to get better at it, basically. But yeah, I'm working on it. I'm doing everything I can to make it happen. Yeah. There was, I do hear a lot that there's people will come to your stream if they see other people in your stream. So it's basically getting you just got to get your viewer numbers a little higher. I'm thinking that this weekend, like Saturday or something, I might just do like a power stream where I get on in the morning and just stream whatever all day and try to get people to come in. Yeah, I spent most of today trying to work the bugs out of the YouTube. YouTube, everybody keeps saying that YouTube is really good to live stream on. Basically because people watch the VODs. They don't really tune into the live streams as much as they go back and watch them, the pre-recorded ones. So I get that, but it's just, man, it's been a pain in the ass. Everything about it, it's just, anytime I gotta change something, like Twitch and Kick, it's just type in a couple things, usually just my channel name, and it automatically authorizes it. But YouTube, I gotta jump through like 8 hoops just to get it to do what I want, man. Yeah, I made a video today of my base. You know what? I should probably get. I'm gonna run away from the base so you can get a better look at it, because it's so big. It's getting very big. And that's pretty big. I even planted trees at the top. But I got you, and I got one other person that's kind of a regular that tune in almost every day. So that's a good thing. I mean, people are coming in. I'm just having trouble getting them to stay. I need to be more interesting. I wonder if I played my Lithuanian lessons while I played, if people would be interested in that. You can either watch me play or learn another language. Yeah, I think I'll do that for tomorrow's stream. I'll find myself a real casual game to play and do my Lithuanian lesson in the background.
If you wipe that smirk off your face, doing one job doesn't make us pals. Got it? I got work to do. Well, good luck. By the looks of it, you're gonna need it.
Oh, headshot from that distance. That was impressive. Oh, I'm gonna do the cheat. I'm gonna do the cheat. Oh, I hate those cops. They're getting tougher and tougher. Whoa! A lot of dudes in there. Oh, stay down, stay down. Well, I'm not even sure I got enough bullets to do this now. that was bullets. Bullets. Ugh. Oh, and it's to clear the area too, so let me come out here. Alright, that's better up there. Guess that actually doesn't make a difference. Let me check this cop car. I might luck out with more ammunition. I don't think so, but I might. Come on! I did get more ammunition, so that's a plus. I wish I would have brought some explosives with me. Can I make an explosive? I cannot. Get up, run. Of course, I don't have any honey on me. Antibiotics? Of course not. Why would they give me antibiotics? That would be useful. Alright, let's see what you got in here. And the area still isn't cleared. Alright, that trailer doesn't look good.
Morning. Congratulations. Here's your reward, sucker. Hey, jerk. You need some work, or what? Good luck. You better not make me regret. Let's get this over with. You cheap-ass son of a bitch. That's all you're gonna buy?
All right. Why am I sucking picking locks all of a sudden? I'm starting to hate all of these. Getting crazy out there.
Well, you proved me wrong. Now take your reward and get the hell out of here. You gonna buy some food or just stand there like a goddamn idiot? Oh, now that you did the job, I guess you ain't that damn bad after all. Let's make a pact. Let's get one thing straight. You're not working with me. Take a look, but don't expect me to hold your hand through it. Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
I don't like the looks of that pine tree. I'm going to cut it down. Give me a sec here. Ugh. All right.
In the world of reality TV, the multi-angled cameras capture every raw moment, only to have fans spin a web of speculation, casting a shadow of doubt. Sometimes those musings surpass hypothetical scenarios and instead merge into unexpected twists of the truth and take on the forms of true scandals. Number 10. Viewers from all over the UK slumped into their sofas to watch their all-time favorites of Countdown, The Chase, Eggheads, Mastermind, Come Dine With Me, and many more. Each show offered a new set of contestants, premises, and noteworthy awards. These game shows were a staple in many British households, which saw thousands of viewers daily and a boatload of money from at-home contestants. For viewers, these game shows gave them a chance to see the rawness of contestants, their interactions, and their reactions to either winning or losing. Not only was it at times dramatic, but these channels were engaging and even gave those at home a chance to win too by offering call-in competitions. But on the other end, the ring in the studios would send chills down the operators' spines as they thought, could they be the next winner? It was all unprocessed, realistic, exposed. Well, so we thought. For several years, viewers watched as call-in contestants cheered with joy after being announced the winner, or those retired sighs when they made a crucial error. It turns out though, when it comes to UK TV game shows, these events were far from real, and were instead part of an intertwined conspiracy of multiple shows. A multitude of audience members began to call into question the authenticity of these programs, prompting the British Broadcasting Corps to spark an investigation.
When we think of Vlad III Tepes, the image of the fearsome Wallachian prince, nicknamed the Impaler, often comes to mind. A man of legend, dread, and iron rule. His brutal methods
I know there's an actor that's descended from him.
of warfare and punishment have echoed through centuries, inspiring countless tales of horror and political intrigue. But what of his children? The next generation of the Draculish dynasty inherited not just his name, but his tangled legacy of war, politics, and survival. These were real people, princes, potential rulers, and heirs to one of medieval Europe's most notorious bloodlines. In this video, we will answer a question rarely asked. What happened to Vlad the Impaler's children? From those who died young, to princes who briefly ruled, to claimants lost to history, we will trace their births, their struggles, their families, and the mark they left behind. This is not a horror story, but a lineage story, measured, chronological, and factual. Stay with us as we turn the spotlight from the famous father to the lives of his offspring. Before we dive in, if you enjoy clear, no-nonsense history episode, what time is it? To understand the fate of Vlad's children, we must first grasp the world they were born into. 15th century Wallachia was a principality caught between empires, the expanding Ottoman Empire to the south and the Kingdom of Hungary to the north. This was a land where political survival depended on shifting alliances, military prowess, and the ability to navigate between Christian and Muslim powers. Vlad III Draculesht ruled Wallachia intermittently between 1448 and 1476. His father, Vlad II Dracul, had been inducted into the Order of the Dragon, hence the family name Draculeshti, meaning sons of the dragon. But Vlad III's reputation was built on more than noble.
In September, some now iconic TV shows debuted.
So, here
The 1980s. It was a totally rad decade that was filled with neon, yuppies, and a whole lot of Aquanet.
Welcome to Fantasy Island.
We're going to talk about the news, culture, sports, and entertainment and all that was weird in the 80s. This is Timeline. We're starting at the beginning with the year 1980. But before we get moving, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History channel and let us know in the comments below your favorite 7H Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated. We're gonna do it now. Coming out of the disco-filled 70s, the U.S. economy was sagging. Americans were being held hostage in Iran, and the minimum wage was $3.10. But this new decade started off with some promise. Gary Larson's The Far Side made its debut the day before, on New Year's Eve. The year ahead for 1980 would feature many new additions and changes to the culture. The world was about to see its first hot pocket, the rise of the Rubik's Cube, and the dawn of a new political era.
We shall seek new friendships, but we shall not do so by breaking our word or casting aside old friends and allies.
This is 1980. The decade wouldn't start off so great for Beatle Paul McCartney when he was arrested January 16th in Japan for marijuana possession.
What do you think about marijuana? It was a big mistake.
McCartney would stay in a Tokyo jail for 9 whole days, and it was January 25th when Paul was finally released, and then quickly deported.
I'd like to say sorry about the mistake there, and hope we can come back sometime and not disappoint you next time, and have a good time.
Staying with the music theme, Pink Floyd's 11th album, The Wall, hit #1 on the Billboard charts and would go on to sell over 1.2 million copies in the first 2 months. The album would eventually sell over 30 million copies, which made it the best-selling double album ever. The movie for The Wall wouldn't be released for another 2.5 years, until August 13th, 1982, where at the movies critics Siskel and Ebert gave the film 2 thumbs up.
The Rams had 2 defensive backs covering Swan and a linebacker blitzing Bradshaw, and still they could not damage the throw or prevent the catch.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are the champions of the National Football League.
1980 did ignite what would eventually become a decade-long rivalry of wanting to beat the Soviets at anything. America rose to the challenge at the Winter Olympics in Lake Placid, New York in late February, when the underdog U.S. men's hockey team took out our Cold War foe, the not-quite evil empire USSR, beating them 4-3.
You believe in miracles? Yes! Unbelievable!
That term evil empire wouldn't be coined until 1983 by Ronald Reagan. That's an extra bonus fun fact for you Rage Against the Machine fans and or New York Yankee haters out there. But no matter what we're calling the Soviets, the budding U.S.-USSR sports rivalry would have to wait.
What you talking about, mister?
Well, Arnold, that's because the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, and President Jimmy Carter declared the USA would not participate in the Summer Olympics, which were being held conveniently in Moscow on July 19th, 1980. Da, comrade, da. In between all this Cold War tit-for-tat, some more chilly news as snow fell in Florida in March. This is also notable because this is probably the least weirdest thing ever to happen in the state of Florida. Now for some weird true crime. In mid-March, Jon Favreau's life took a sad turn when he accidentally struck and killed a boy on a mini-bike. This is significant because that boy happened to be Frank Gotti, son of reputed mobster boss John Gotti. Flash forward to later on in the year, on July 28th, when Favreau disappeared, never to be seen again. It would be reported later that one of Gotti's henchmen took Favreau out. Not only did they whack the poor guy, but also pulled a Walter White on him, allegedly dissolving Favreau in a vat of acid. Yikes.
What'd you get me a guitar for?
Because I like the way you sing. He dragged her from radio station to record shop.
Don't even know where I am half the time.
From honky-tonk bars to the Grand Ole Opry. Sissy Spacek, Tommy Lee Jones.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Coal miner's daughter.
Now playing at a theater near you.
80s TV loved their season-ending cliffhangers, and none were as big as the episode of Dallas entitled A House Divided, where America's favorite jerk, J.R. Ewing, was shot by a mysterious assailant. The country would have to wait to find out who shot J.R. until 8 months later, on November 21st, 83 million people watched the episode Whodunit.
JR had a lot of enemies.
We found out it was, spoiler alert, Dastardly Crispin who had done it.
Get me the police.
I knew it. This episode of Dallas was the most watched regular season TV episode ever. Switching to the radio dial, April 21st, Howard Stern's voice first makes itself heard, hitting the airwaves on station WWWW in Detroit, Michigan.
Give me a break. My wife, we want to have a baby. All I'm asking for is a gig. If you stop listening, I'm in big trouble. Big trouble.
We go on the same day to Boston. And hey, congratulations, and cool that Rosie Ruiz won the 83rd running of the Boston Marathon. All is fine and dandy until Rosie is later disqualified when it's discovered that she only ran the very last mile out of the 26-mile race.
It's not fair.
Not cool, Rosie. Not cool. 3 days later, on April 24th, we go to the Middle East. During military Operation Eagle Claw, a rescue mission intended on freeing American hostages held in Iran, 3 of the 8 rescue helicopters had mechanical problems, and the mission was aborted. During the withdrawal, 1 helicopter collided with a plane, killing 8 American soldiers. With the help of Dr. Lottery Balls, Nick Perry, the host of the Pennsylvania lottery scandal, helped rig the TV drawing. The numbers 666 were picked, giving a record payout of $3.5 million, of which $1.2 million went to those in on the scam. April showers not only bring May flowers, but also some new weird historic slang. Chicago Magazine would be the first to introduce the word yuppie into our culture, which appeared in print in their May publication.
Hello?
Friday, the 13th. You may only see it once.
We all remember this part in Goodfellas.
Please, don't you move, you motherfucker! I'll blow your brains out!
That's because on May 11th, the real Henry Hill was arrested for trafficking narcotics. This arrest would prove to be pivotal because Hill would turn rat, becoming an FBI informant and narking out his mob buddies and, well, eventually end up with a movie about it. Thank God, too, because Goodfellas is a really good movie.
It's been a learning experience, but I enjoy challenges, and it's a challenge tonight to see what I can do.
It's mid-May. Los Angeles Laker rookie point guard Irvin Magic Johnson stepped in to play center when starting center Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was too banged up to play in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. The 6'9" Magic would eventually play every position in that game, all while scoring 42 points, grabbing 15 boards, and dishing out 7 assists, helping the Lakers win the NBA championship 4-2 over the Philadelphia 76ers.
So what do you have that makes you perform like this in these championship games?
Well, AIDS.
I don't know, just I love to win.
The city of Philadelphia would get some redemption later in the year. As far as Kareem goes, we'll see him in a minute. Them Duke boys were about as popular as a cat's tail in a room full of rocking chairs. Their show was the second highest rated show on television in 1980. Yep. Ah! We next land in the Northwest, in Skamania County, Washington, some 70 miles north of Portland, where on May 18th, Mount St. Helens erupted, making it the most disastrous volcanic eruption in U.S. history. Ash
my
was
birthday.
blown as far
I'm
as
9
10
years
miles
old.
up into the sky, which then fell back down and blanketed 11 U.S. states, killing crops, creating road closures, as well as blackouts. Video games and pop culture can mark this point when Pac-Man was first released in Japan on May 22nd. Our little yellow buddy would go on to inspire merchandise, sequels, a Saturday morning cartoon, an NFL nickname, and of course, since it is the 80s, a delicious and sugary Pac-Man breakfast cereal, which was basically Kix but with marshmallows. Very clever. Flash forward 2 years to March 1982. We are Fever Pitch Pac-Man. The game is so popular, the song Pac-Man Fever made it all the way up to number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 in March of 1982. The single sold over 1 million copies in 82 alone for a song about Pac-Man. The 80s. Weird times indeed. Late May of 1980 would feature some now iconic movies.
I am your father.
Here's Johnny.
June would be the birth of the 24/7 news cycle as CNN hit the airwaves for the first time.
Good evening, I'm David Walker.
And I'm Lois Hart. Now here's the news.
CNN's dominance of cable would spawn an array of sibling news channels, as well as competitors, and change our media landscape and the way we would consume news forever.
I have no intention of running for president.
Oh, such innocent times. CNN would have covered this. Legendary comic Richard Pryor, while freebasing drugs and drinking 151 proof rum, maybe accidentally set himself on fire. After running around the streets, literally in fuego, Pryor was subdued by police and rushed to the hospital. Flash forward 2 years on March 24th. Pryor would use this as material for his comedy concert film Live on the Sunset Strip.
I remember this one. It strike the match like this. It's like, what's that? Richard Pryor running down the street.
It would be the highest-grossing concert film for almost the entire decade. Almost. We'll see in a minute who upset JoJo Dancer.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
We would think this would have happened decades, if not a century earlier, but the national anthem of Canada officially became O Canada. We stand on guard for thee.
LA departure frequency 123.9er.
Ah, there's Kareem again.
Roger.
Hi. Clear for Vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Tower radio clearance over.
To San Diego on July 2nd, when jam band Grateful Dead members Bob Weir and Mickey Hart witnessed police arresting a fan for possession of marijuana. The two were not so dead chill seeing this and caused such a ruckus that they, along with their manager Danny Rifkin, were arrested and booked for suspicion of inciting a riot. Pauly D of Jersey Shore was born on this date, July 5th, 1980. No reason, we just really wanted to let you know. Your folks were always saying how much harder things used to be. That might be true for thunderstorms, because on July 15th, one massive storm crushed western Wisconsin.
Emergency government officials have now finalized property damage estimates from the storm, and the figures are overwhelming.
Racking up for $250 million in damage. We go to Australia. It's August when Lindy Chamberlain's 9-week-old baby, Azaria, was allegedly dragged away from a family campsite by a dingo. However, Lindy and her husband, Michael Chamberlain, were both initially convicted for their child's death. The case made global headlines and was an unintentional creation of 90s humor when we flash forward to November 27, 1991, and the Dingo Ate Your Baby episode of Seinfeld titled The Stranded and becoming part of the pop culture lexicon.
Tell my fiancé I'm looking for him. I have lost my fiancé, the poor baby.
Maybe the dingo ate your baby.
The former Rockets center was born on this day. Good news for his mother, he wasn't born 7'6". In late September, it was a sad day for rock. Following a day where John Bonham, Led Zeppelin's Wonder drummer and notorious party animal, downed a reported 40 measures of vodka in 12 hours, the famed percussionist went and passed out, only to never wake up again. Bonham went on to play that great drum solo in the Cosmos, perishing from asphyxiation, from choking on his own vomit. Flash forward to 2 months later on December 4th, when surviving band members Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, and John Paul Jones decided Zeppelin without Bonham just wouldn't be Zeppelin.
The cosmos is all that is, or ever was, or ever will be. And it's a story about us, how we achieved our present understanding of the cosmos, how the cosmos has shaped our evolution and our culture, and what our fate may be.
It's September 28th, and sex therapist Dr. Ruth Westheimer's radio show, Sexually Speaking, hit airwaves in New York City.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm having a relationship with a cousin of mine.
Do you use contraceptives?
By 1983, Dr. Ruth's show was the top-rated radio show in the Big Apple. And by 1984, the Dr. Ruth show would mark its syndication starting point.
My show, the only one that touches him is me.
Way to rebound and win, Philly.
This team is just an unbelievable baseball team right now. We could beat anybody in the world.
It's hard to mention the 80s and not talk about the Gipper. Former Western actor and star of Bedtime for Bonzo, Ronald Reagan became President-elect Reagan after defeating incumbent President Jimmy Carter. As you'll see in some coming videos, Reagan's jelly bean-stained fingerprints will be all over the decade to come.
Mexico is showing the world this new way of fighting cancer through non-specific metabolic therapies. God bless you all. Steve McQueen.